last year. It was a Missouri comeback in the fourth quarter in the head-to-head. One through the back of the end zone and a touchback. So here. And he'll get a touch on the first play from scrimmage as he lowers his shoulders and picks up 6. Let's take a look at the
two of the best pass rushers in the SEC.
And now Arnold to throw, and he slings it near side. That's good for a first down to Perry Thompson.
And this has got to be a little bit of the game plan early, right? Because these
moving into the slot. Back to the ground game, and Jeremiah Cobb. Same starting 5 all season on the Auburn offensive line, though their production has been hit and miss as Jeremiah Cobb gets it again on first down for a pickup of 5.
On how Jackson Arnold navigates.
Missouri brings 5. Arnold escapes the pocket, little pump fake to buy some time, and Arnold's legs pick up a first down against the Missouri blitz on a gain of 12.
Well, we talked about the pass rush from Missouri. Watch Zion Young on the left side. He's going to work us, get you back in rhythm.
He's taken shots to the confidence since he got on campus in Norman. They run it with Malcolm Simmons, who breaks a tackle, and he gets hog-tied at the 5 and thrown out of bounds. That's a pickup of 15. Arnold out of the gun. Looking end zone. Surveys everybody. They're all covered. And he'll take off, aiming for the pylon. And he barrels his way to the goal line. They say he's out of bounds just short. 3rd and goal, opening possession for Auburn. Arnold on a QB draw. Works his way in. Stretched it over the line. There's a flag on the far side. As of now, a touchdown plunge for Arnold.
Great job of cutting his back. Trotter overplays it to the front side. Arnold reads that, breaks through.
Tougher when you're facing 3rd and long. Pribula over the middle, and Cam Coleman Jr. finds a soft spot to pick up the first down. Gain of 15. So they want to attack to try to disrupt Missouri's outside run game, and they do it right there. Keldrick Falk is in. And Cole, to your point right before the play, exactly how DJ Durkin can be disrupted.
12 in his last 2 games. That one should have been a big play, if not a touchdown for Coleman.
And now it's time again, and it's intercepted. Pride with great hands and a takeaway for the first pick for Jackson Arnold since September 21st of last year.
You see him work the left side, the top of your screen. You got Cam Coleman on a little hitch route, and you got running back on a little whip route. That ball was just kind of in between both. I'm not sure if that was behind Jerry inside in zone. He's going to sit, and I think Arnold expected him to sit right there, and interception.
So second possession for Missouri, and Beau Pribula with a nice spin move. That's a gain of 6 on first down. Okay, so you give Jackson Arnold. There's a quick snap. Hardy sneaks through before he gets hit. And he picks up the first down. Cole, you watch tape on Ahmad Hardy. This guy doesn't seem to stop moving. Now be a star in the SEC. For a 5-1 Missouri team. Pribula has Norfleet, sidearms it out to his tight end, and he gets taken down before picking up a yard by Robert Woodyard Jr. Looking to the right, fires, complete for a first down. He put some zip on that one to Joshua Manning. Operations clean, and the kick is good. That includes Damon Wilson, the second, number 8, top of the formation for Missouri. And Arnold fits it in, threads it to Coleman. 3rd possession for Auburn. 2nd possession ended with a pick. Mizzou sends the house. Arnold gets swallowed up and dropped. It's Chris McClellan with the first sack of the night for Missouri. It's a loss of 7.
And McClellan working on Jeremiah Wright. All the attention's been on these tackles.
Gone for 0 or negative yards so far tonight. Hardy trying to find the edge on the backside, and he's able to scramble for a first down.
To move it, but you got to win first down.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
Here's Ahmad Hardy after a 17-yard gain. Picks up a gain of about 8 on that one. And some people questioning that comment from Hugh Freeze. Cole, help us make sense. Pribula fakes the pitch, will run for the first down. And a fresh set of downs for Missouri. Pribula's deep ball has been inefficient over the course of the season. Quick release out to Marquise Johnson, and he cuts it back inside. Little wiggle to this run, and he bends it back inside. Like he's tackling Rock Corey at night. Cole, that's a pickup 19. Pribula swings it out intermediate to Josh Manning. Champ Anthony in on the stop, and they surge across the line. That'll be a first down, first and goal from the 2. Under center, here's Hardy. And there's the end zone. Ahmad Hardy with the touchdown plunge. And Mizzou's got its first lead of the night on a 2-yard run.
Boy, look at how Auburn aligned to this. You have you have 2 bodies, 2 tight ends over here, and you got 4 guys. With Singleton going the other way, just a really good job staying sound on the backside by Mizzou.
I appreciate you sticking with the NASCAR theme there, Tom.
5 wide in the turn. Arnold, pressure, dances his way out of it, and then he takes a hit at the 32. On 3rd and 8, Pribula lets it go, and it's caught on the sideline. Pribula to throw again. Here's Hardy out of the backfield. First guy misses, second guy stiff arm, third guy gets him around the waist and needs a little bit of help. To the better field. I trucked our star linebacker. I knocked him out. The rest is history. Here's a shake by Lubide, and the freshman has his second catch of this
Safe
drive.
to say he never.
Here to Jordan-Hare with Louisiana Monroe. Trying to work his way and find some daylight. That's a pickup of 4 on first down. Used every bit of the play clock that time, and Hardy gets stood up and takes a loss of a yard. See, I'm just more confused than ever. Auburn brings 4. Pribula steps up and fires, complete for a first down. It's Kevin Coleman Jr. Swings it out to Johnson, and he loses his footing trying to make a cut. It's a loss of a few.
You see the cornerback follow. It's going to be man coverage across the board. This ball is going to have to come out quick.
3rd and 11. Here they come. Pribula off his back foot. It is battled for, taken away by Kayan Lee. And an Auburn interception as he ripped it from Manning.
In the face. Watch him right here. Great pass rush on the left side. Gets in the face of Pribula. Causes him to fall away from that ball. And Beau's not able to get that ball far enough outside. And a great play by Kayan Lee right here. Great hands. Look at that. Breaks on the ball right in front of Josh Manning in the, oh my gosh.
Opening series score for Auburn and Jackson Arnold, but they've been stuck in the mud since.
Because remember, Hugh Freeze said he's on a short leash tonight.
He's able to connect with Cam Coleman. There's a flag in the backfield. Pulls it back, wants to throw, wants to go deep. Wide open, and a leaping grab made by Cam Coleman. He's inside the 15 with a pickup of 45.
Coleman, you're going to get an inside release, and I want you to watch right here. Watch the eyes in the backfield from Toriano Pride. He's actually in cover 2. We've seen, is anybody coming to the flats? So his job is to check the flats and then carry Coleman. So that's why Coleman was able to get that step over the top. And a great job using his hands. We saw 2 early drops from Cam Coleman, one of them on a deep route.
About 20 seconds elapse. Arnold steps up, still wants to throw. And it gets taken down in the backfield. Josiah Trotter of the Trotter family fame, easy for me to say.
Helping in protection.
That's Howard. Arnold steps up, goes down. And indeed, a sack for Missouri. It's Sterling Webb, second sack of the night for Mizzou. Pardon me, 3rd.
Yeah, it was a blitz. You can see Jackson just feels the pressure. You're going to get blitzing.
Here's Beau Pribula and Missouri. And they swing it out to the youngster, and it's another catch for Lubide. Norfleet off to the right side, coming back to the left. There's a hole for Hardy. And he carries dudes with him all the way to the logo. Three-man rush. Here's Norfleet, the tight end, and he turns it upfield for the first down. Play clock was really late. Pribula sacked. Came right up the gut. Xavier Atkins, the transfer from LSU, with the sack for Auburn.
Boy, he goes through.
Arnold has completed 6 of 12 passes tonight, and he takes off and runs for this. An interesting sitting down with Jackson. I mentioned so much, and he said, yeah, I feel like my whole career's been full of adversity. Completes this for a first down to the edge, and there's Coleman. Arnold hands it off, and that turned into a huge hole for Jeremiah Cobb, who bends it to the outside. Cobb is off to the races. Finally forced out by Marvin Burks Jr.
Chris McClellan, little double team, but stays on the block. That opens up the hole there for Jeremiah Cobb. And a big run.
It's the operation, though, too. You come in, snap on time, snap accurate, get right down the middle of that defender, force him to make a decision if he's going to come off and try to be able to slide through.
Officially a 41-yard run for Cobb. And Arnold keeps it, gets thrown down by Josiah Trotter. Throws down the X. Pressure. Arnold hit as he throws and still hits his receiver. And Thompson,
he will absolutely be remembered, one of the best to put on Auburn uniform.
SEC Player of the Year, ran for better than 1,500 yards in the 2000 season. Pribula escapes. He's got nothing but green in front of him. He scrambles and then cuts back and picks up a few more hard-earned yards on a gain of 26. Three-man rush. Now they add a fourth. Pribula slings it out to Jamal Roberts, and he's only able to pick up a yard.
Well, they don't bring pressure. They bring simulated pressure. What does that mean? Well, it's going to look and feel like blitz to the offense, but only 4 guys are going to.
5:33 to go, third quarter. High snap with the backup in and a sling out to Singleton, and he picks up a first down. He got dropped by Jalen Cadlon. Cole, what did Hugh Freeze say at half about the second half production?
You need to intentionally stay aggressive and allow some of these positive plays and potential explosive plays to continue to happen. But he said he likes where they were. Receivers need to catch the football, and did point out Jackson Arnold sort of taking those outlet throws.
Tigers only bring 4 this time. Then he finds a soft spot in his own for the conversion to Cam Coleman. First down. 9th play of the drive. Here comes Cobb. They hand it to him, and he's got the edge. And a beautiful block. Cobb takes it inside the 10, down to the 5. Perry Thompson sealed the edge and opened a huge door for Jeremiah Cobb.
That's a great block by the 6'3", 220-pound Perry.
Of the possession for Auburn. High snap. Hand off, and he's in. It's Omar Mapson, and a freshman with his first touchdown of his career to give Auburn the lead.
And then Jeremiah Cobb finishing it off. Remember, Auburn.
Here's Cobb, and a huge hole. Cole, he may have grown up an Alabama fan, but he looks right at home in an Auburn uniform on a gain of 23 that matches his jersey number. Arnold goes deep down the sideline. Beautiful over-the-shoulder catch made by Cam Coleman.
Love the accurate throw.
Whoa. They get it out to Singleton. Coleman turned into a blocker that time. Operate out of the shotgun here, needing 1 yard for a 2-score lead. And they swallow up the running back Cobb. It's Marquise Gracial, junior from St. Louis, who's had a heck of a story to get to where he is just in life, let alone the football field. And it forces
McPherson with another opportunity here. He's missed 2.
Yeah, this is a chip shot now from 22. And now Norfleet joins him. Pribula looking left, now over the middle, and lets it go into coverage, and it's caught by Joshua Manning. Somehow Beau Pribula gambles by threading the needle, and it pays off in a 20-yard gain. Play clock now at 3. Arnold steps up, but it's taken down. Zion Young with his first sack of the night, 4th for Missouri.
Boy, watch Zion Young. There's nothing pretty about this pass rush. It is just want to. He's going to have an inside pass rush. He's going to work through both right tackle Mason Murphy and Jeremiah Wright.
Great effort by Jamal Roberts, running back right there, too.
Yeah. They bring 5 again. Back to the slant again. It's been a good blitz beater, and Alubage takes it down the sideline, and the freshman will set up Missouri with a 1st and goal. Ahmad Hardy to the right side, and he reaches for the goal line and lost it. Looked like Auburn recovered, but it's ruled a touchdown as the ball broke the play. The line judge was all over it. Hardy.
Look at the goal line. Hardy does a great job of making Atkins miss right there with the jump cut. When did that knee go down? It's a touchdown.
So that'll cap a 5-play, 60-yard drive. Missouri needed just 69 seconds to get there. And Auburn fans have seen enough of slow-mo replays on the goal line the last 2 weeks.
Boy.
30 of those 60 yards came via penalty on that drive.
Not quite a full moon tonight, but it's getting a little weird here late in the 4th.
Those experiences of seeing how those people live changed his attitude on life.
Arnold on the run. Perfect placement. He lobs it into Perry Thompson, who crosses midfield for the Auburn 1st down. 34-yard gain.
This was a broken play from the start. Watch Jeremiah Cobb kind of hesitate here. Jackson Arnold's going to stick the ball out. It's supposed to be.
Roberts flips to the left side. Pribula under pressure again, and he's taken down. Kieran Crawford with the sack for Auburn.
That's what you couldn't do.
Timeout, Mizzou. They bring the house again. Lobs downfield for Johnson. Contact. And Auburn thinks they picked it off. Field judge hasn't signaled. It's Jay Crawford who comes out with the football. And Auburn's going to get a takeaway with 18 seconds left. Absolute mayhem at Jordan-Hare. Wow. When it comes to play calling here in overtime. Arnold, pressure, taken down. Zion Young, as soon as Missouri won the coin toss, he said, let's go. You know what time it is. And Young's got his 2nd sack of the night.
Boy, making his presence felt.
And missed it right, left it short. And an empty overtime possession for Auburn. Now 3rd and 4. Pribula looking to throw, trying to avoid a sack, and over the upright and wide. They've stacked the line. Here they come. Pribula deep drop, lob, caught. 1st down, Cam Coleman Jr. Here's Roberts, left side, great penetration, and has nowhere to go. Chris Murray, 1st man through. Robert Woodyard Jr. is the 2nd. There's Hardy next to Curtis Looper, the running backs coach. And he's Pribula takes it straight ahead and gets into the end zone. Beau Pribula following the block, and he's looking to lead Missouri to a comeback 4th quarter win against Auburn, just like his predecessor Brady Cook did last year. Go for Dose, brought to you by Dos Equis. Daniel Blood in motion. Pribula rolls right into the end zone, knocked away. Missouri sends pressure, and they get it on the shovel pass. Singleton swallowed up by Zion Young, who's got his 2nd tackle for loss in 3rd and 6. Don't need all of it here. Cobb has nowhere to go. Thrown down by Chris McClellan. Against Missouri. The officials motioning that Arnold was down when that ball came out. And if that's the case, they'll pick it up.
Illegal touching. Offense, number 77. A penalty decline. Game is over.